Alrighty, so this video, we're finally getting comfortable with it. We can use our software and we can make some real money. This is not financial advice. If it were financial advice, I'd be your broker. I'm not your broker. I'm not your investment advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I am just a YouTuber. What we're going to discuss today is where to buy rental houses, where to purchase rental property in the U.S. to get 30-year fixed rate mortgage with the least amount of hassle for yourself and collect the most of these that you possibly can. So hopefully you end up with a nice stack like this. Okay, we're going to go into it. Here we go. So the first thing we're going to talk about is bad areas. You have cyclical markets, or think about it, those markets like LA, San Francisco, New York City, Manhattan, anywhere that's growing quickly, super high home prices, and then when a recession hits, maybe like right now in the whole global sickness P word that's going on, then those markets crash for everything. Prices fall, big expensive houses that were $1 million yesterday for 900 square feet and leaky roof are now $700,000. So if you bought it 6 weeks ago, you're already negative $250,000 on that. That's what a cyclical market is. Don't ever purchase a rental property in a cyclical market. Again, not financial advice. I just relay my own experience based on what I know and what I've experienced. And it's just for entertainment. Hybrid markets, it's kind of up to you. Hybrid markets would be like Denver, like maybe Tampa, markets that are in between what we call a boring linear market. A linear market would be in the Midwest, like Kansas City, where nothing really ever happens. It's super boring, and your property prices just kind of plod along. 10 years from now, they might have gone up like 5% in Kansas City. Who knows? To where in Tampa, maybe they're skyrocketing now, maybe they'll drop a little bit, maybe they'll go up a little more later on. It's kind of halfway between a boring market and those crazy cyclical markets like the Los Angeleses of the world. Think Seattle for a cyclical market as well. Markets that fit that profile. When things go crazy, when there's unrest, all kinds of things happen to the property market. Like, I don't know, maybe your house gets burnt down by, some people. But anyway, and then, for that, that's just the markets. And pretty much what I would say, cross off the entire West Coast. We're going to go ahead and go to a visual of all this later on. Just get rid of that whole West Coast. It's kind of crappy. You don't want to be messing around there because you're not going to win. Let's face it, you're not going to win there. Some other individual states that are kind of mixed in. We have Michigan, not rent friendly, not landlord friendly. It's my understanding, and again, my limited experience with Michigan, since I've never had a rental property there and never will, that when they go ahead and find out that you are a landlord and you have a tenant in a house, they double your property taxes. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. Link in the comments if you've had that experience. But then, okay, next one, Illinois. So Illinois, highly regulated, super, super political, super taxed state. I'm pretty sure as of September 2020, it's one of the states where everybody is leaving due to all of the issues with the state and the global problem that's going on right now. Then we have New York and New York City. I think pretty much anybody who's anybody knows that New York is super high taxes, super regulated, and good luck making any money in New York. There's some other states like California, Washington, all that aren't mentioned here, just because we cross them off on our West Coast, area there. And then maybe, there we go, extremely cold places. People are kind of moving to the south. We'll show that visually a little later on. You probably don't want to be flying out to North Dakota to your rental property when there's 20 feet of snow on the roof and it starts to cave in on your tenant. So let's go ahead and think Sunbelt and Southeast here, which takes us to our next slide. So we have good areas of the United States. We have red states, not only politically, but also heat. You want to think, if you have one of them old thermometers that hangs on the wall or whatever that maybe your grandma used to have, maybe you inherited, I don't know, maybe you still got one, I don't know. But think red states. The more red on that thermometer there, the more red that goes up that thermometer, the better it's probably going to be for rentals. Because then you ain't got to worry about snow. You're just worried about keeping the air conditioner going. The Midwest, those boring linear markets. A linear market is really, really slow. Nothing really happens. You have some working class people, and they need a good home to rent. That would be pretty much the entire Midwest. The Southeast as an area, generally nice weather. You got some hurricanes to worry about every now and then. If you're on the coast there, but there's insurance for that, right? And then you're going to make sure you go to a low regulation area. We'll scoot this over a little bit for you here. We'll just scoot it on over so you can see everything. There we go. Yep, you're going to have these low regulation areas. Think, and you can just Google this, right? Like, how landlord friendly is Alabama? How landlord friendly is Mississippi? Just Google this stuff, right? You'll get all kinds of different comments and opinions from people that rent there and have tenants there. They'll let you know what the laws are. They'll let you know how good it is. Just Google the area that you want to invest in or are thinking about investing in, and it will tell you. Okay, we're going to go over to our map and cross some stuff off. It's about time. Alrighty, we're on our map now, and we kind of discussed some of this stuff, right? Like, we discussed, like, right through this area here. This would be our west coast. Let's think about this. Pretty much all of this is cyclical markets and super expensive. And think about California. Super high taxes. Like, you had to pay like $800 a year just to register a business there. That's kind of crazy and stupid. There's a lot of fires going on right now from different things. There's some unrest up here causing some fires, and some here causing some fire. And then, like, the entire state of California is on fire from forest fires. So yeah, you see how that just kind of crosses it all off for us. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that entire section of the country unless you like punishing yourself. We talk about old deli meat Kevin over there. Old deli ham Kevin over there. He invests here, and I don't get it, but whatever. So then we mentioned Michigan. We're going to go ahead and cross that off, right there. Get rid of that. Get rid of Illinois. That's no good. Unless you like punishing yourself, go ahead and invest in these places, but it's kind of up to you. New York. Yep, right here. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these guys. And we're going to show you, after this population flow, right? So, all these places that we've crossed off, people are leaving. People are going from here. They're headed this way. And it kind of like, it's gravity, right? So it goes across here with gravity and it kind of falls here. Or it kind of falls here, like, because they didn't eject out of there with enough force. So they just kind of fall in the next state over. Or here in, Las Vegas. So all these people are just kind of going, boo, over a couple states over. So all these people in Illinois, look, they're going like this. They're going all over here. They're out of here. They're like, I am out of here. I'm going down here. They're leaving. All these people are leaving. These are all exodus states. New York, think about that. They're going up here. They're going down here. They're running as fast as they can. So why are you buying property right here? Don't buy it. Don't buy property here. Don't do it. Cross it off. So they're going down here. Okay. So now we have the population flow, and you can see there's kind of a line like right here where a lot of people are going. And you know what? In this whole area down here, it's hot. It's nice. All of this weather down here. All of this super nice weather, right? Like, it's nice and warm. Nice and warm. I'm circling it in blue, which is the opposite, but, whatever. So, they have nice weather down here and typically a little more laid back as far as being landlord friendly. So, a little advice, and again, this can't be financial or investment advice, but a little advice, if you go ahead and invest in this blue area here, you're probably going to end up okay. You probably will. You notice Miami down there? Miami's not really included because it's one of those cyclical markets. Just cross that off. Cross that whole part off right down there. Don't do that. Tampa is kind of up to you. But Florida and all this other stuff here is really, really good. All right, we're going to find our eraser and erase some stuff. Okay, so we're back. We kind of cleaned this up a little bit, and we're going to circle a couple areas. We already looked. We already looked like right in here. Let me pull up different color. Yeah, we already looked like right in here. That was good. We already looked like over here in Tennessee. That seemed good. You can get good rent-to-value ratios in here, and it's all good stuff. So then you come down here, Jacksonville's okay. You start getting in Florida, your little real estate's a little more expensive down there. So I tend to stay out of there. I like this Midwest area myself. These Kansas City. Down here, if you can find some good values in Texas, that would be good. It's getting a little more expensive right down there. So, you can kind of stick to all these areas here. Just cross, you just go ahead and cross all of this stuff off your list. Don't even bother looking. Don't even bother looking at all this stuff up here. Why? Why are you? But, I might say that southern Pennsylvania here might be good. Check that out. But yeah, don't even bother looking at pretty much all this other stuff. Why are you? There's thousands of houses for sale inexpensively in these other areas. All right, we're going to cross some stuff off and be right back. Okay, so look, if you take anything from this video, remember it's not financial advice. We're doing a smiley face across the country where it's warm. So, little eyes up here. And we're going to invest all in through here, right? That's all good. And then there's little pockets, here, maybe here, here, and here. There's little stuff up here that you can invest in. Yeah, and now we have an evil, I don't know, southern half of the United States. I don't know, that's pretty evil looking. Looks like we're carving a pumpkin or something here. But anyway, yeah, just stick to these areas and you're going to end up okay. Stop with all of this over in California here. Just stop it. Stop. What are you doing? I'm going to smack your hand if you even move your mouse over there. Don't do it. Okay, over here. No. Again, no, don't do it. Don't do it. So, hey, look, we just did, a quick 10 minutes there on where to buy a rental house, where to buy an investment property. Check that out. Stick to those areas. Check out our other videos. You can subscribe here for the other videos. And you can maybe see another video right here on actually buying a house in one of these areas that we marked. Check it out. And there's a thumb down here. And hey, I didn't yell at you in this video. So yeah, go ahead and click that. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, y'all take her easy out there and we'll talk to you soon.